How intent is this team on putting that, what happened Saturday, behind it?
Well, I think it's already behind us. I mean, the pain is still lingering, and I think that's a good thing. It's something that never needs to truly escape us, but we're moving on. Everything is still in front of us. We still have all our goals that can be attained and achieved, and that's what we're going to do.
I guess when you look back on Saturday night, how would you evaluate the Lions' performance? How do you feel like you guys did?
As an offensive line, I feel like we played pretty well. They threw a lot at us that they hadn't showed early on in the year. I guess that was part of their plan, was to not do a lot early on in the year, and then when we play them, throw a lot of blitzes at us to try to catch us unprepared. But, you know, for the most part, we did a really good job. I don't think we had – I think there was 2 sacks credited. One was the holding call on Landon, and one was the intentional grounding. So, you know, for as much blitzing and stuff as they did, we did really well picking it up.
How about the running game? Does this team need Andre back?
I mean, anytime you lose an all-ACC caliber player, it's tough. But, you know, our young guys showed a lot of talent, and it's just the experience factor. That's something you can't coach. I mean, you can drill ball security in their head all week, but until they get in the game under the lights, it's a totally different ball game. But, you know, DJ and Mike both did a great job for us, and they're going to be really good backs in the future.
Moving forward, you guys obviously have all your goals still on the table. Can you guys maybe be a little more hungry now that you've experienced that first loss and kind of have a bad taste in your mouth?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think this team was very humble, but anytime you get humbled, it makes you a little bit more hungry. And for us, we're 4 quarters away from securing our division for the second time in 3 years at home in Death Valley. And I mean, on senior day, it's all you can ask for. So if our guys can't get fired up for this, then something's wrong.
Do you think maybe some of the people that get real fired up about the loss, I guess specifically fans, people on the outside, do you think it's easier for them to lose sight? You know, you guys can win the division for the second time in 3 years, something that's never been done.
Well, I think
around here.
You know, it's funny. Our fans kind of live and die with us. And last year, you know, after a few losses, we just kind of walk around campus and nothing was really said. I guess they expected us to lose, and that pissed me off more than anything. But this year, you know, we were 8-0, and now they act like, you know, the world's come to an end because we lost 1 game. And you know, that just goes to show you that the culture at Clemson's changing, and we're making strides. And we just got to continue to get the right guys, and you know, these coaches are doing an unbelievable job of preparing us.
Did you get that sense walking around campus, interacting with people, that the world's coming in this week? Or
yeah, I mean, around campus and, you know, the downtown area, whether you're eating at Subway or whatever you're doing, I mean, people just, you know, what happened?
Yeah.
They're just distraught, and that's a good thing. People should expect us to win because that's what Clemson does.
Were you mad after the game Saturday night? And then if you were, how long did it take you to realize that the world wasn't at an end?
Well, I hate losing more than I love to win, so I don't take losses very well. It was very disheartening, but at the same time, I knew, you know, some of the younger guys were going to be looking to us as, you know, what are they going to do? How are they going to handle it? You know, we still got 3 games left. Is it, you know, do we turn and run? What do we do? So, you know, some of us older guys, we just try to really be a positive influence on those young guys because we have a lot of youth on this team, and some of them have never lost a game, and definitely not lost a game at Clemson. So we just wanted to be a positive role model for them and just show them that it's not the end of the world.
It's a bye week coming at a good time for a lot of guys.
Definitely. I mean, we're all pretty beat up and exhausted. I mean, we've been going at it since May, and I think for our bodies to heal, it's coming at a good time. But coming off a loss, I wish, you know, it was at a different time because I don't want to have to sit around for another week and just mope around on that. I'd rather go out and do something about it. But for our bodies physically and overall for the team, it's a good time.
What's it like for an offensive lineman after 12 or 13 straight weeks?
You feel like somebody sneaks in your room and beats you with a baseball bat every night.
Is it a lot of little aches and pains, or a lot of big ones with a bunch of little ones, or?
Yeah, I think there's some major ones here and there, but it's mainly just the little nagging ones. You know, like when you're trying to tie a tie and your hands hurt so bad, you got to get somebody else to do it for you, or you know, you're trying to do your belt and your hand cramps up, and just little things that I guess add up to be the big thing.
What was it like out at Perry yesterday?
It was a great experience for us, and you know, some of our guys come from a troubled past and a troubled neighborhood, and for them to be able to see these guys and what they've gone through, I think it was a chance for them to see, you know what, it could happen to any of us. Because there's a lot of guys look just like me and you know, that decided for one split second it was a bad decision, and you know, it changed the rest of their life. We met guys that've been there for 30+ years, and you know, it was just very heartbreaking. And you know, you wish some of those guys had a second chance because they've gone in there, they know the Bible forwards and backwards, they've truly changed their life, and it's just disheartening. But at the same time, it's a good lesson for a lot of our young kids.
I guess you plan on watching Wake Forest play Notre Dame this weekend?
Yeah, definitely. I look forward to kind of kicking back and just being able to relax on the Saturday and not be so uptight. And you know, even if we're in the hotel watching games, it's not the same because all you're doing is focusing on what you got to do. So it's going to be nice to just kind of be able to kick back and unplug a little bit and absorb the college football that we have grown to love.
Will you get back and watch it with your dad? Is the
Yeah.
Wake Forest alum?
Yeah, we'll be watching it together, and I'm sure we'll watch the Alabama LSU game and all. I mean, it's a great weekend, so it's going to be a lot of fun.
Will he be pulling for Wake Forest on
Nah,
Saturday?
nah.
Well, they're playing
well,
Notre Dame, not
I
yet.
was about to say, they're playing Notre Dame, so probably. So we'll see.
Appreciate it.